you have a parenthetical remark there from Mark saying, by saying these things about what goes in your mouth, 7:19, he, Jesus, was cleansing the food laws. That's amazing. Cleansing all foods. But the cleansing there is masculine, agreeing with Jesus. A participle in the Greek there, it's masculine, and all the best manuscripts agreeing with Jesus. It's actually very trite to say that if all the food you eat goes out through the draft, cleansing all foods. I mean, that's not very profound, is it? But if that fails, then you go to Romans 14, where Paul says, I'm a Jew, and I'm absolutely convinced that nothing is unclean unless you think it is. If that's not destroying the food laws, nothing is. It's a battle. I don't like it to be this way. I wish that God had not made it a battle of words for us. It would be easier. Nothing is unclean unless you think it is. If your conscience is bothering you, don't touch it, and don't force it on somebody where you know their conscience. This is very tough. I don't really think I like Matthew, Mark, and Luke that much. This is a bit tough. It's a bit near the knuckle, this stuff, isn't it? 29:11 of Isaiah, the entire vision, Isaiah said, I think talking of all these unbelieving days that we're certainly living in, the entire vision will be to you like the words of a sealed book, which when they give it to the one who is literate, the PhD, the person who's been schooled, saying, please read the book for me, and he'll say, I can. It's sealed. I think we've arrived at that point. Scholarship generally is unbelieving. The word problem occurs 4 or 5 times on every page of a scholarly book. Everything's a problem. Well, I simply say, how can you be a Christian if you don't know what Christianity is? You can't. You can't invite somebody to be a Christian, and I don't know what Christianity is, but you're supposed to be it. That's just nonsense. It's got to be clear. That's called, in technical language, the perspicuity of Christianity. Perspicuity is the technical term, meaning God must have spoken intelligibly for us to have any meaning. That's exactly right. 17 is not yet just in a little while. That always points to the future kingdom coming, before Lebanon is going to be turned into a fertile field, and the fertile field will be considered a forest. That's the good news, isn't it? All the bad things turn into good things. The wilderness becomes where we have the Messianic banquet, maybe supernaturally fertile. Everything goes from not eating food, not having food, to eating. I mean, this is the whole restoration program in every verse. That's very powerful. I think Jesus had this in mind as he looked at the religious scene, and I think that evil men are waxing worse and worse, as Paul said. It's not getting better, unfortunately. I wish I could tell you it's all getting better. There are wonderful, good people out there. I see that. Reversal is the word we need, isn't it? That's what Jesus is in the business of. Reversal, restoration, apokatastasis, as we used to teach the children. Restoration, it's all going to be wonderful.